My employer has offered to pay my legal fees for receiving advice on an employment-related settlement agreement. Is it legally required to do this? I'm Richard Hiron, also known as the Hironator, and I'm an employment law solicitor. In answer to the question, no. There is no piece of legislation or regulations that say that your employer has to pay your legal fees for receiving advice on an employment-related settlement agreement. However, there is a very key piece of guidance from ACAS that basically says that it is best practice for an employer to make a contribution, i.e. not pay, but make a contribution to your legal fees for receiving advice on an employment-related settlement agreement. The obvious point about this is that it's a document that your employer is requiring you to sign. And that's why it's best practice for them to make a contribution towards your legal fees, because they're requiring you to do it. So, we've got a few other things to discuss in terms of legal fees, but I will leave them for the weeks ahead because they can be quite concerning to clients, particularly those who aren't familiar with this process. So, I'll leave those for the weeks ahead, but in the meantime, if you're finding a settlement agreement hard, bring it to Richard.